They think they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks. Children in costumes.
Caso encerrado. Deixa eu ver os outros casos que tem aqui. Caixas aceitas, só falta um. Antigas da roda a gente já completou todas também. Lancheiras a gente também já completou. Olha aqui. Tem só essas aqui. Beleza. Bem, vamos para outra realidade.
It was all about me. This performance the dark place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more.
Alan Wake? Do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? You... Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh, man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the dark place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon. The Ocean View Hotel. My destination. A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. With only logic to lead me to the hotel, I look to the neon signs for guidance.
Antes de ir, tem palavra de ajuda aqui. Aumenta a eficácia de curativos, aumenta a área de efeito sinalizador de mão. É isso aqui.
A dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch.
The story I was building was fragile, constantly under attack. There was no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
You're the killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
No! You got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose!
You're going nowhere.
Já era.
I was dead tired. I just wanted it to be over. It was all my fault. I'd had this dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the dark place. The source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer. We were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
Tô atravessando o Alex Case. Mirror Peak. Não tem nada. Eita porra. Nunca tem nada. Não tem nada de novo. munição? Capaz que não ia ter munição aqui. Ah, tem um negocinho aqui. Eu já ia deixar pra trás. Ué. Cadê? Aqui, ó. Eu acho que daqui eu consigo. É. Palavra de ajuda. De novo. Não pega.
The sky bridge above was connected to the hotel. That could be my way in. If I could reach it, I could see the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close.
Uma coisinha antes.
This city will suck you dry if you stay here for too long. You'll end up a lost soul, haunting the streets and alleys. A faded-out shadow, glimpsed by some other poor bastard on his way toward the same fate. Your broken dreams become a broken mirror, and the twisted reflection staring back at you with all the pent-up anger, regret, guilt, and shame was the monster you could never get away from.
Aumenta a força de empurrão da espingarda. Rádio. TV. Tem uma coisa aqui por perto. Ah, tem um recipiente ali. E esse daqui que não é, né? Não, é um... acima na escada. No canto que eu acho que eu não vi. Não, não tem nada aqui. Deve ser lá embaixo.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Vou só pegar isso aqui antes. Deixa eu ver isso aqui, o que tu adicionou aqui.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Dor based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
So Deerfest is still a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too. What was in the case file about Dor?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Dor went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Dor living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
Então aí tá sem dizer a resposta. Eu acho que o Warlindor, ele realmente é filho da... Filho. Nossa, ele realmente é pai da Sarah. Da Sarah não, da Saga. Ah tá, aqui é o ponto de interesse. Tem um recipiente aqui que eu não peguei. Tranquilo, vou pegar agora. Initiation. Aqui, ó. Peraí.
The lights affected where the door led to.
Pronto. Agora eu consigo ir pra ali. Eu fiz isso pra poder pegar a palavra de ajuda. Palavra de ajuda. Palavras do poder. Eu nem ia esse daí, eu vou encher o rabão dele de tiro de 12. Na última vez me deu um puta trabalho. Encontrou um episódio. Deixa eu ver o cocktail. É a senha. Não tem mais nada, né? Aqui estaria a arma, tá? Mas fora isso... Ah, tem sim. Munição. É, tirando isso não tem mais nada.
The bar menu caught my eye.
Opa. Errei. Olha só. Olha só onde a gente tá. Cidade inteira lá embaixo.
The room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing, am I standing still, or running, or kneeling?
You're the one who's been calling me.
Indeed. I'm Tom Zane. Welcome to the House of Zane.
The poet. The diver. You look like me. How the hell?
Or maybe you look like me, you handsome devil. The diver was a beloved character I played in one of my films. I'm a filmmaker, a celebrated auteur.
I need answers. Why is Return so important? What?
Alan, you always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix you a drink. You and me, Alan. We're in this together. Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and its companion piece, my film. Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room, 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 in this room.
I need the clicker. It's Return, but because we return.
And that is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratch is...
Your wife is safe, back in the real New York. But Scratch is reaching for her through an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does. There's a murder site here in the hotel. Let the waves of your writing carry you there.
Hello?
They're on to us. If anyone asks, you were never here.
Me deu mais vontade ainda de jogar Control agora. De novo.
Thomas Zane had ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it. An idea nagged at me. I could almost reach it.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path. I would start at the entrance lobby. The
Hall de
entrance
entrada.
set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
Agora a gente tem um mapa.
So, you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning.
Tem uma coisinha antes, né? Vou deixar pra cá. Opa! Amigão, fica aí.
The plot board was empty again. Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult, infiltrated by a real murder cult.
Todos convidados para o ritual pré-espetáculo no salão.
Alan Wake. Ram these words down your throat.
Tem outro broche ali.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. something terrible would happen. The scene had changed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to 25.
Leve esses adereços para o quarto 225 que vamos usar mais tarde na peça no salão.
The troop were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed.
Opa! Deixa eu só marcar aqui.
I needed to find the key.
111 abriu. Bem dizer, é só esses quartos que tem. Aqui tá trancado, né? Aqui tem um eco e aqui tem um recipiente. Que esse eco a gente só vai conseguir ver mais tarde, né? Agora o recipiente. Cadê? Cadê o recipiente? O recipiente vai aparecer aqui depois, então. Quando a gente tiver a outra cena. Os símbolos aqui. Eu preciso de munição. Aí. Não vê nada. Realmente essa TV aí ela acende. Palavras de guerra. Palavras de lâmpada. Falta pouco agora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Por enquanto, vida é o que a gente menos tá precisando. Mas pior que é bom. Vou até guardar lá os itens que a gente pegou pra não ficar com o inventário muito cheio. Aqui. Aqui é útil. É isto. Vou deixar aqui embaixo. Uma bisoiada pra cá então. Do outro lado tem o quarto 219 e aqui tem o quarto 202. Tem que conseguir a chave. E assim pra... Como é que tá trancado do outro lado?
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Opa, é esse aqui que a gente tá? Tá.
Another vision. Another...
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Agora ferrou. Não entendi, tá? Ali. Era isso que eu tava procurando. A gente foi aqui, cena do crime, blá blá blá. Tem um quarto 206 aqui que a gente precisa ir. E o salão.
formerly Federal Bureau of Control. I think the signal is coming through now. Are you receiving me? I mean, something shifted. The previously observed interference disrupting my broadcast has gone. Fluctuation in gravitational forces. Either something moved out of the way or my relative position to it changed, but the alignment or the condition of this whole plane spiraled to a more favorable position. The ordinary rules of reality do not apply here. The best I can describe this place is a dreamscape. But who's the dreamer? And how do you wake up from this dream? I've been taking readings with the limited equipment I've been able to secure. Some riveting data accumulating. Hypotheses taking shape. My struggle with this is that the way this place works makes any hypothesis immediately come back to alter and contaminate the data. Anyway, I've been working to capture and isolate and amplify certain frequencies from the background radiation ambient noise, so let's see what happens. There. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of the dark place, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight, to abyssal to the deepest trenches. The closer I'm going now, peeling off my... This voice, the narration, from twilight to midnight, to abyssal to the going forever. This leads me to believe it's what's holding this place together. It's making it real. Is this the voice of the dreamer? What's strange is it sounds a little bit like my voice.
Essa voz se parece com a minha. Não entendi. Entendi a referência.
I didn't have the key.
Precisamos da chave desse local.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
Aperta 101. Aqui. Tem nada pra colocar ali? Nope. A palavra de coisas a gente já fez. Aí é foda.
Getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the words urban horror.
Opa. Pera aí. E meu bom, que eu acho que nessa gaveta tem coisa pra pegar. Tá merda, podia ser, sei lá, um item de vida ou algo assim. Não, essa porrinha desse negócio vermelho, dessa luz vermelha, sinalizador.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. This was dark, but the story had to be dark. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me. Wake.
There's no escape. Is a monster.
Ô, carai.
You don't have a clue.
Ô, louco, porra.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Tô me perguntando onde será que fica... Ah, tá aqui a chave. Esse aqui é o quarto 209? É.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
Cara, tem até banheiro, pelo menos. Pra ver o que ele adicionou. Uma mulher ruiva.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Uhum. Diabo. A gente limpou tudo. E teve um recipiente aqui que a gente deixou pra trás. Que lá veio o diabo de novo. É bem aqui, ó.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Por que será que não tá aparecendo? Foda-se então. E se foda. Nananana. Nada pra guardar? Nada. Arva. Opa, pera aí. Posso esquecer. Vídeos. Vida? Não. Queria que fosse vida, daí eu podia usar. Ritual para espetáculo. Vamos ver a assombração. Vai ficar um treco aqui, hein?
The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Carai.
I was safe, but the restless shadows would return.
Vai começar?
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Opa. É lá de baixo.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
A iluminação vermelha. Essa parte daqui não tem no mapa.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He'd only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Not you again.
Poxa, os carinha dropando ali do nada.
Shit. Get away!
Vai, 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 vai.
Get the fuck away from me!
Ah, mentira. Primeira morte. Ê.
Not you again.
Shit. Get away! Get away! Get the fuck away from me!
I had to reach the light ahead to hide from the dark presence.
Made it. I did it.
The dark presence had come for me, drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker. The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so will the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
Aqui. Pode subir na poltrona. Tô dando Dark. Como é que é? Angel's Remorse. Vão-se na margem entre a mata e o mar, coruja e o cervo reflexo a andar. No quarto dele ela sofre, no dela ele perde. Dele a história acaba, dela a história segue. Este é o ritual que será seu condutor, seus amigos o conhecerão quando você se for.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub. Beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
Essa véia.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape, somehow. I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Qual música que vai tocar? Essa é boa também. Incrível como todas as músicas desse jogo são boas. uma maletinha ali, mas aquela dali não abre.
Wake. I'm lost in the
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Tem um aqui.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Eu não sei, tem esse... Tem um eco bem aqui no meio. Mas eu não sei que momento a gente vai ativar ele.
Scratch was closing in, gaining control. I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice.
The dark place.
Alan, you must hurry.
Alice's presence was here. Like the sun coming out from behind dark clouds. It pushed me forward.
Agora a gente tem centelha de luz. A gente tem duas fotos agora da centelha de luz. Return.
I needed to get inside the manuscript. Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Sou mais peixe fora da água em Hollywood do que era no meio do mato no noroeste do Pacífico. Tem aí um textinho pra vocês.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera. There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Aí, terminamos mais um capítulo. Esse capítulo aqui é um pouquinho mais curto do que os outros.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Agora a gente vai fazer
The
máscaras.
memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Máscaras. Vou até salvar aqui antes. Mas que não tem um porquê. Whatever you say. Eu tenho medo do Dor. Um cara sinistrão, ó. Imagina no Alan Wake 3, onde a gente vai possivelmente enfrentar ele. Também é perigoso.
Time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs, it was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
Next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Nunca cheguei a olhar aqui. Não direito, assim. Opa. Aqui, pra cá.
The door wouldn't budge.
Opa.
Here is the light at the end of the
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
The door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Muito obrigado. O Ari ou Ati. Prefiro se chamar de Ati. Um grande amigo. Joga. Aí, meu bom.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
Alan Wake. I need the words. Alan Wake.
Caralho. Irei. As fotos.
A bullet of light to push the darkness away.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Mais uma parte que é curtinha.
I'm lost in the dark, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. It's deeper, deeper, deeper. This is hell. I'm hell. I died. I wish I was dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep, please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where did they go? Did I eat the words? I don't recognize these words. Who are the words moving? This is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wake? That sounds like a character's name. I write that name up. I make that one name up. I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write me out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. Oh, I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. I call it the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
O homem ficou louco.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Ó, tem um recipiente que eu deixei aqui pra trás. Cadê? Passei. Tá ali. Nada de bom. Outro recipiente é mais pra cá. Isso aqui tá me dando um monte de coisa vazia. Ô, carai. Filho da mãe, cara. Tava olhando o mapa. De talk. Ah! Enchendo o saco. Ó, tem um recipiente aqui pra trás. É foda. Ficou coisa aqui também, daí tem aqui também. Meu receio é não ter nada ali. Onde é que tá essa porra? Aqui no outro lado. Aí, esse daqui teve. Não foi sacanagem. Sacanagem é aquele outro lá na frente. Ali. Beleza, agora vamos olhar o filme. Aí, uma coisa útil. A porta abre do outro lado. Agora a gente consegue ir ali. Primeira vez que eu zerei, eu deixei esse passar sem querer. Wake, meu ovo.
Hey, Alan. It's good to see another sane face.
Not sure how sane I'm feeling.
Ah, já viu que tu esqueceu. Esqueceu não. Falou sobre ele. Ui, um monte de coisa.
Be careful out there, Tim. If you see me, make sure it's really me, not some psycho wearing my face.
Sounds like you've been having a rough go. I've been there. The missing time, the aliens.
Missing time?
It's the same thing I've been saying. The dreams. Sometimes I wake up in a completely different place, missing entire days. I have no idea what happened, but I'm trying to find out. Things always get better if you just keep moving forward, Alan.
Wait. What's this about aliens?
Oh, I was just convinced that everything going on with me was because of aliens. Abductions, signals beamed into my head, that kind of thing. Now I know it's been Door all along. I haven't ruled out him being an alien, though.
As teorias do homem. Remedinho. Ali. Foda que essas palavras de ajuda aí eu não preciso. Eu acho que é as palavras de ajuda que eu não preciso mais. Ah não, é de ajuda ainda preciso. Preciso também palavras de arma. Umas coisinhas ali pra gente pegar.
I say, God made us in his image. Just like us, he is an uncaring, cruel son of a bitch. Having made it in heaven, he doesn't want us there, dirtying up all that nice white upholstery. And he doesn't want to reach down to help us. He gets his kicks just binge-watching us struggling, hurting, killing, dying, screwing it up again and again. Lazily stirring it up when things threaten to get too placid. This city is only here to satisfy his sick, voyeuristic pleasure.
Uma coisa. O muro é só reto, ó. Não tem relevo, sabe? Pera aí, deixa eu ver umas coisas gráficas. Não mudou aqui, tá no equilibrado. Não tá nas coisas que eu tinha botado mesmo. Ah, tinha mais aqui, não tinha? Ah, ficou um pra cá. Aqui. Tem nada. Esse eco é óleo da onde? Caralho. Ah, tá ali.
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
Ah, não. Não, me esqueci lá no telefone. Puta merda. Ih, que tava esquecendo de alguma coisa. Eu esqueci lá no telefone o ingresso. Ah. É, porra. A graça ficava ali no telefone. Ah, merda. Ah, deixa quieto. Ah. Era só eu ter visto ali, tem que procurar ele no hotel. Nossa, agora eu fui muito...
The shadow moved too fast
Porra.
to see. Where had it gone?
Ai! Ih. Esses bichos.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Meu amigo. Agora eu que não prestei atenção. Culpa minha.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out. Before he gets to your wife. And when you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything!
Ó o plot.
Oh, mercy. Thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
What the fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns. Zane had given me a ticket to the movie theater. Poet's Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Time as a linear construct does not apply to this place. I mean, is it because I never truly believed that was time's true nature and this place was reacting to my thoughts, or some other more fundamental reason? I don't know. That said, to the best of my calculations, subjectively, this is my day 665. That's a long time. I have explored every conceivable avenue of research, exhausted every scientific method of investigation I know. It's all dead ends. I feel like I need something else. Something else entirely. Some mad, creative mindset to help me. Not a scientist, an artist. This is a place for an artist. Oh. Hey, man, how you doing? Hello. Darling, Dr. Casper Darling, it is so good to meet you. Well, hello, darling. I'm Tom. Tom Zane. Have we met? You look familiar. Well, you sound familiar. Hold on. You work out a lot, don't you? I mean, look at you. You're swole. Well, I am active. Yeah. You wouldn't happen to know a way out of here, would you? A drink? Oh, cheers. Keep it. You know what? You and I, we should join forces. Come up with a plan for escape. Art and science combined to form an unstoppable force. Yes. 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 We have to start to methodically test and eliminate various works of art within the bounds of the human wildly.
Nem fodendo.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
Eu tinha ido lá antes. Vou começar a putaria.
Enjoy the film, sir.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil on your back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. A loop, in another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I'll let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped at all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
A munição. Não consigo pegar mais nada. Foda. Ali. Aí, ação. Aumenta em 20% o dano causado a inimigos próximos. Vou pegar isso aqui. Não tem nada. Em um banheiro tem uma palavra do poder.
I was missing something.
É pra não precisar de palavra do reparo.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Tem recipiente lá dentro que eu me esqueci. Ali. E era importante ainda.
I needed a new draft of the story.
E tinha bugado. Não tá conseguindo me mexer. Devia ter usado isso aqui ali dentro.
Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Geladeirinha.
The main event was the murder. I had to find them. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
Good to talk. It would do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Nata de Nova York.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing. Mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were. Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Wait. It's coming.
Pode vir.
What is this? Zane was in the cliff holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
É muito bicho. Quem é que tá lançando essas porra?
His lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his.
É o desgraçado que estás a lançar essas porinhas. Tem 2 recipientes aqui. Ih, rapaz.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Isso aqui que eu tava falando. Espirrei de frente pro monitor, que tristeza.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
A porta tá trancada.
The police car felt important to the story.
Já vejo. É que eu não imaginei que fosse ter a malinha ali. E aqui.
You don't think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah. I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues. Made plenty of their problems disappear. Dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yeah, like we died and went to heaven.
My writing was affecting reality. Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
Bem de boas.
Hey, you're Alan this time, right? Just making sure.
It's me, Tim.
Ui, quanta coisa. Ó, Night Springs. Adicionou isso aqui também. Ui, um monte de coisinha que ele colocou.
You ran into Scratch, didn't you? My double.
Well, it's hard to say, but he sure looked like you. It was weird because I heard that you got out of this place. I guess that was just a rumor. Anyway, I'm just doing my thing, still looking for Door. I've got a new theory on that front.
What's this new theory?
It's a lot, so buckle up. You have your doubles, and I keep dreaming about other versions of me, right? Now, this makes me think there must be other realities besides ours. But ours is connected to the rest of them. Door might even be a part of the reason why. He seems to be the only constant, but what does he want? What's he planning? Sorry. You've got your own problems. Sometimes I think I'm going crazy trying to make sense of this. You know, maybe this whole thing is much bigger than what we're able to see. Or, everything I just said is bullshit. Who knows?
What was my double doing? Did he have a manuscript with him? I need to know.
But he didn't have anything. No, he had a cocktail, and he was smoking. He wasn't like you said he'd be. Very, very touchy-feely. He wore leather pants. He was actually looking for you. He asked the same question about the manuscript. And then he asked if I was going to a costume party and if he could come. Like, I told him this wasn't a costume and he ran off. I guess he doesn't like cops.
That wasn't Scratch.
Era o Thomas Zane. Esse Zane, hein, te contar. Eu tô com muita coisa aqui na caixa já. Isso é bom. Vamos ver. Aqui tem um negocinho pra cá. Agora eu não sei dizer se... Cadê lâmpada? Mas de lâmpada a gente já fez. A gente já... Falta 1, 2. Falta 3 só. A gente já tá quase no final do jogo. Trecho do filme perdido. Não? Então é... Seita da palavra.
The scene here had changed.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I find the murder site?
Olha, quem tentar se meter comigo vai levar um balaço. Melhor deixar eu ir. Aceita da palavra. Aceita da palavra e apareceu uma porta aqui, né? Não? Porra. Nata de Nova York, então. É instantâneo, isso que é tri. Como é bom ter SSD. It was using darkness as a weapon. É fora, pô.
The shadow is congealing the darkness.
Oh, carai. Ah, não. Enchendo meu saco, pô. Eu quero só olhar o filmezinho aqui.
I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. The Grand Master my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? The Grand Master my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron.
De novo?
The story was losing it. I wasn't far behind. I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son
Hello?
of a bitch.
Hey!
Show yourself.
It's gone.
Who said that? That's a real
But I saw someone.
trick, asshole. You can run, but you can't hide. The Grand Master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see who's the moron.
What is this feeling? I died. Did I die? It got me. And in my mind, you are not making sense, man. Fuck. I get together, man. Return. I was writing. Return. Something went wrong. I've written it so many times and it always fails. It fails. I'm doing something wrong. I forget. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Am I wrong somehow? Am I missing something? Skipping over some vital beat? Or did I have to write? Sure, of course. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. I wrote departure. That worked. Now we're fine. Maybe there's a missing step before return. What's between departure and return? The tasks, the challenge, the lesson, initiation. Yeah, I haven't written that. To master this place, to set things up. Can't go to return before initiation. That's right. That feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
Initiation. Agora é por aqui, né?
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? That's a real... Shut up.
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way?
Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
What the fuck? I was getting close.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions are getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place. Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something? A murder site. The mask was the key. This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story to match the genre.
Are you talking about my
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
You have faith in the horror story?
Deu uma travadinha aqui aleatória.
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
Fim da parte. Desculpa aí pela travada. Não sei por que deu essa travada. Não entendi muito bem. Foi muito aleatório.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy, a curse, looming over me.
Um balão claro no céu flutua e desce. Desce e salta à noite se a luz cai. Para este que adormece, a superfície se abala, reflexo traidor na cavidade do crânio que cratera se tornou. Este é o ritual que será seu condutor, seus amigos conhecerão quando você se for. A plane in the sky. Coisa. Vamos para Parliament Tower.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I'd damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
Já foi tudo, as coisinhas? A gente tinha que pegar ali? Aham.
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
Hello?
Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
A dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. Alice's photos you found from the shoebox in the talk show basement. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put them in the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really? How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photos from the talk show building basement. Adi had guided me there.
Ele continuou falando, foi mal. Então tá, pessoal. Os próximos capítulos a gente vai continuar amanhã, de manhã. Então tá, pessoal. Muito obrigado quem assistiu a live até o final e uma boa noite.